So we learned about solid, liquid and gas, isn't it? Yes. So all things what we see around, all things are made up of living things and non-living things. All are made up of matter. Yes. So matter is made up of small particles called molecules. Yes. So matter exists in three forms, so three states. Matter we found in three forms. Or we can say there are three forms of matter. What all they? They are solids, solid, liquid and gas. So matter exists in three states: solid, liquid and gas. So we learned about these three forms of matter, these three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. Yes, so the things around us, they are either solid or liquid or gas. Yes, whatever we see around us, they are either solid, liquid or gas. Yes. So solid we learned. What is solid actually? In solid, examples we can say chair, table, book, rock, stone, desk, car. These all are examples of solid. So here in solid, actually the molecules are very closely packed, or we say tightly packed. So they cannot move freely. So that's the reason they have definite shape and volume. So solid has definite shape and volume, that we learned, isn't it? Yes. They are generally very hard. Example, we know this board, then chalk, book, pencil, pen, desk, car, table, chair, all are example of solids. Then liquids. In liquids, the molecules are not closely packed. They are less closely packed, we say. So they can move. That's why they flow. Liquids flow, we say. So they have definite shape and the volume also. How? Like the amount of space that the liquid occupies, that is volume, it remains the same. Only the shape of the liquid changes. Only the shape of the liquid changes. Yes. So we have seen the example of water taking the shape of the glass when we pour the water from a jug to a glass. Yes. So liquid, they does not have a definite shape, but they have a definite volume, isn't it? Liquids. In liquids, the molecules are not closely packed. They are very less closely packed. Therefore, the force of attraction between the molecules are not so strong like solid. In solid, force of attraction between the molecules are so strong because they are tightly packed. That's why they have definite shape and volume. But in liquid, the molecules are very less closely packed. So attraction between them is less. So they can move. So liquids flow, we say. So they does not have any definite shape, but they have volume. They will take the shape of the vessel. Example already we have seen, pouring water from a jar to the glass. When we pour water to the glass, it will take the shape of that. Water will take the shape of the glass. Yes. Then example, water is an example. Juice, soup, petrol, paint, vinegar. These all are examples of liquid. Then gas. What about gas? In gas, the molecules are very loosely packed. No force of attraction, very weak force of attraction between the molecules. Yes, so they does not have definite shape and volume. No definite shape and no volume. Gases are loosely packed, molecules are loosely packed. Example we have seen from chimney, gases coming out, it spread all over the area. Example, oxygen is an example, carbon dioxide gas is an example, air around us, that is oxygen, is an example. Air around us is made up of matter. It is gas, isn't it? Hot air balloon has gas inside it. In our kitchen we use gas cylinder, it is a gas, isn't it? These are an example of gas. Yes. So we learned about the difference between solid, liquid and gas. Solid has a definite shape and volume. Liquid does not have definite shape, but it has volume. It will take the shape of the vessel. Then Gas does not have definite shape and volume. Example also we know. We can say the example of ice, water, water vapor. Yes. And solids are generally hard. Liquids, it is not hard. Gas is not hard at all. And solid cannot flow. Liquids flow. Gas also flow. Yes. Now, then we learned about the states of water are interchangeable. Means when we melt the water, not ice when melt, what happens? Yes, ice when we melt, it change into water. Then water when we heat, it change into water vapor. So this shows that in all the states, the nature of water remains same. It is not changing, but the arrangement of molecules change, because ice means it is solid, isn't it? Water means it is liquid. Then water vapor means it is gas. So molecules arrangement is different. So when we melt it or heat it, it changes to water. Again when we heat it, it changes to water vapor. So this is known as water. Our states of water are interchangeable. Interchangeable. Again water vapor cools, becomes water. Again if we freeze, it forms into ice. So it is interchangeable. This is what we mean interchangeable. Forward and backward. Yes. So again some example we saw. Evaporation, condensation. So evaporation is the process by which liquid is converted to gas, isn't it? Water is converting to liquid is converting to gas. That is actually evaporation. As I have told the example of real example like what? Sweat from our body is an example of evaporation. Clothes drying in the sun is an example of evaporation, isn't it? Yes. So evaporation is the process by which water is changing into water vapor, liquid to gas we say. Then condensation we saw, it's just opposite of evaporation. It's the process by which gas is directly converted to liquid. Yes, gas to liquid, water vapor to liquid. Yes, real life example means we can see the clouds in the sky. Then we can see morning time some dew formed on the grass, some droplets. That is all example of condensation. Inside the bathroom, steamy bathroom, we can see mirror steam. Mirror we can see some when we bath in hot water, we can see the mirror inside the washroom becomes moist, isn't it? Yes, these are all example of condensation actually. Changing from water vapor to liquid. Rain falling down, these clouds in the sky, these are all example of condensation. Then we learned example of sublimation. The process by which solid is directly changed into gas. It is sublimation. Solid to gas directly. The dry ice, it is actually is a form of carbon dioxide. Dry ice is carbon dioxide we say. Yes, so it's an example of sublimation. Dry carbon dioxide. When we keep it out, it forms gas. Frozen food, frozen food inside deep freezer, we can see some smoke like things coming out. So frozen food is an example of sublimation actually. Okay, direct solid to gas. If we burn camphor or mothballs, sometimes we keep inside the almirah where we are keeping clothes. Moth are some insects which damage clothes. So if we keep that mothballs, means some white color, round color, mothballs inside almirah, it keeps the moths away. If we burn that, you can see some gas coming out. So moth burning, it is an example of sublimation, solid to gas. Mothballs are solid. When we burn it, it forms gas. So it is an example of sublimation. Solid to gas. Or camphor if we burn. You can see that camphor is actually a solid. When we burn it, you can see it's a kind of medicine actually. So when we burn it, you can see gas coming out. So these are example of sublimation, converting of solid directly to gas. It is sublimation. The reversal of sublimation or opposite of sublimation is deposition. From gas to ice directly. It is water vapor to ice, we say. It is actually deposition, we say. Then melting and freezing, you know. Ice melt to form water. Water freezes to form ice. Yes. So these are the example of water. Water are interchangeable, we say. Nature of water molecules doesn't change, but the molecules, arrangement of molecules changes. Then we learned about physical and chemical change. So physical change we learned. Physical change means what? Yes. No new substances are formed. Nature of molecules remains same. When we break a chalk, when we break a pencil into two parts, size and shape change, but pencil remains pencil, chalk remains chalk. So it is an example of physical change. Melting of butter is an example of physical change. Then we learned about chemical change. So what is a chemical change? In chemical change, new substances are formed. Isn't it? Nature of molecules will change. Example, heating of wood, burning of wood. When wood burns, it turns into ash and smoke. From smoke and ash, we cannot get wood again. Then, baking of a cake, rusting of iron. These are all examples of chemical change. Here, nature of molecules change and we get new substance. So, the process by which the nature of molecules of substance changes and new substance formed are called chemical change. Yes, so we learned about physical change and chemical change. Then we learned about dissolution of solids in liquids and dissolution of gases in liquids. Sugar in water, sweet water. So, sugar dissolves in water, we get a solution. Yes, so the substance, solid that dissolves in a substance, that substance that dissolves is solute and the liquid in which it dissolves is solvent. So, solute and solvent gives solution. Example, salt and water, sugar and water. That is example of solid in liquids. Dissolution of solid in liquids. Then we saw the example of dissolution of gas in liquids. Like ponds or lakes or seas contains what? Water contains oxygen. Plants and animals living in this water, they breathe. How they breathe? With the help of oxygen in the water. That means oxygen dissolves in water. That is example of dissolution of gas in liquid. Gas, oxygen in water. Then when we open a soda bottle or cold drink bottle, you can see gas coming out. It is carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide dissolves in soda. So dissolution of gas in liquid. Yes, these are the examples of gas, dissolution of gas in liquids. So these are the things we learnt in the lesson. Now brush up. Matter is found in three states: solid, liquid and gas. Yes, matter is found in three states or three forms: solid, liquid and gas. States of water are interchangeable. States of water are interchangeable. Carbon dioxide gas is dissolved under pressure in soda water or any other cold drink. Any cold drink, we can see the gas carbon dioxide in it. It dissolves in it. Life skills. With the help of an adult, make a glass of lemon water. Shikanji. Okay, you can make a lemon water with the help of your parents. You can add water, sugar, you can add salt in that and you can stir it and you can prepare a lemon water. You can put ice also in proper quantities. Sugar, salt, ice, water, everything you put in proper quantity. You can ask your mother. With the help of your mother, you can make a lemon water. Serve it chilled to your parents and make them happy. You just ask your mother how to prepare. And you can search and see how in video you can see. If there is a smartphone at home, you can search and you can see how the lemon water is made, or you can ask your elder people in the family and make a lemon water. Add proper sugar, quantity of sugar, salt and ice, everything in a proper quantity. Then you make a lemon water and give to your parents. They feel so happy, isn't it? So lemon water, sugar, ice, everything dissolves in water, isn't it? You are making a solution actually there. Yes, you can give it to, you can serve the chilled lemon water in hot season, summer season. You can give this, prepare, and you can drink it. It's so good for your health, and you can give to your parents also after making. They feel so happy. Okay, so just we completed the lesson 23, solid, liquid and gas. Now go through the lesson very well, learn each terms about solid, liquid and gas, the differences, physical change, chemical change, everything you have to learn. You have to read it first, read as many times as possible, learn all the terms properly, and then go to the exercise part. First you have to read the lesson thoroughly. Okay.